I don't know. Trade their vodka ration for it, maybe? You think war support works differently? You've never seen it goes down that much? No, I haven't either. Even when your country's capitulation is getting down, the war support always seems to be at 100%. Or near there, anyway. It's based a lot on world tension. Democratic nations usually have terrible war support. Do you think so? I've not really noticed. Let's go and have a look at Great Britain. Does it say on this, actually? Yeah, 100%. But, I mean, they are winning, so... It does say where it comes from. World tension is actually adding to the war support there. War heroes being killed. Oh, they must have some strikes or something. Okay, so what were we looking at here? We were looking at... Oh, that's right. We were going to go cavalry from here, weren't we? It's just going to be a... It's not going to be a very... There's going to be no finesse involved in this. It's just going to be a bludgeon their way across job. Let's try it. Moving out. Oh, no, what they're doing. Who's that? Moving up there. Oh, it's my medium tanks. They're not in position yet. I thought the cavalry, because I saw this arrow appear, was going all the way up there. That would have been a disaster. Come on, medium tanks. We're going to try and do this. This is quite an aggressive move. Germans... Oh, we have air superiority. And air support. What's the status of our ground attack aircraft? We've run out of rubber. Pause. I need that. I need those aircraft. Start of the game, nations that want to remain neutral have bad war support. America starts with like 8%. Oh, America does work a bit differently in this though, because you've got to do a lot of work in that to get like the Senate and the House of Representatives and things on your side, don't they? And war support does come into that, I remember. Rubber. Okay, we need some... British Malaya. Oh, right, let's cancel that. Siam, we can get some. Do I just need 2? Is that what I'm short of in rubber? 24. Well, that's a good way of doing it, actually. That will get the aircraft production back on. I forgot that... yeah, when was it British Malaya capitulated? Yeah, I forgot we'd lose our rubber supply. Japan is storming across the Pacific, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. Who's China? Is China on... Japan's already knocked China out. Okay. That's not a good sign, that. Norwegian Guy 96, thanks for the follow. Okay, we've got... we haven't got all the tanks in position yet. Screw it, I'm going to try it with medium, light, 13 divisions of motorized stuff. I'd rather have the other unit of mediums up there, but it's time to move. That's failing, isn't it? Just going to be a... Wait, am I really that low on supply? Have a quick look at our infrastructure. Can you imagine a similar game as Hearts of Iron 4 but medieval time? Isn't there Crusade... Well, Crusader Kings 2 isn't quite the same sort of thing. What else is there? There's Europa Universalis. But I mean, it really does feel like a World War II game. From all the supply and production and bombing and decisions to make. And that's what I really like about this game. What was I going to look at here? I've totally forgotten what I was doing. I was going to look at... Nope, it's gone. I can't remember what I was going to look at. I can't remember at all. Oh, supply, wasn't it? Yeah. Infrastructure. How bad is... Oh, we're in a new region there. That's part of the reason why. Let's... We should really have 10. Let's go and boost them to the top. Oh, actually, we're doing okay. Let's get some more production going up then. It's no good starving people out. Europa Universalis... I can't even say it. Europa Universalis 4. Quite liked. I don't think I played that one. I did play one of the previous ones. It was quite good. But I love the start of those games. And then I always get burned out when things get too big and complicated. And then start again. But yeah, it was pretty good. This cavalry thing might work, you know. It just might. I think the trick here is we're just gonna keep bombarding them until they eventually lose all their cohesion and just give up out of tiredness. Either that, or we're gonna get everything here going through. We'll leave. Where's the mediums? Where's the motorized? I mean, we'll leave 2 motorized behind and get the rest going forwards. Doesn't really matter where we go with this. We'll just cut a line through. Still trying down there. Troops moving in now. Germany is, I won't say it's collapsing. They're fighting on 2 fronts. What's going on in Africa, by the way? Oh, Free France has gone wild. Go for it. United Kingdom, I think, are making a comeback against Italy. I think that went bad for them early on. Oh, we through here? Cool. Leave 2. 2 might be being... Actually, you take those. Let's form 2 here. We need to get this through. Light tanks going through. We're in there holding the line. We'll just surround Warsaw. Be a nice pocket to hold all this. Where can we throw some people in to the fight? This is slowly going. Would that work, do you think? Let's try throwing a lot of men in there. And then we'll go 1 from this direction too. Just to try and speed this up. Leave 2. Push on. We're going to get there. We're going to meet up. Use the medium tanks. Go forwards. This is a bit thin. Normally I like to leave 4 units in defence behind. But this will do. This will work. You like Knights of Honor? Knights of Honor. Just remind me. Knights of Honor. It sounds familiar. Knights of Honor. Why do I recognise that name? I don't think I've played it, but hang on, cancel that. Medium tanks in. We've got resistance all of a sudden. Get the light tanks in going as well. If only the cavalry could come from behind. We leave. We don't leave anyone. We just pile them all in. We definitely leave. I'm going to leave 4 here, or 3 there. For them. Actually, let's take 1, 2, 3. Spoiler attack. Just to stop him. Oh, we're in. We're in here. Get in there. You go that way. And the 13. We leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 6. Go from this direction. We should get this now. This will be a good cut-off if we can do it. Knights of Honor. You've got me really thinking about that now. I don't know if I've heard it of like a game from years ago. Because I've been playing games a long time. Or if I've heard it as in a Knights of Honor 2. Because you just mentioned you think they're making a second game. But I've heard mention of it sometime recently. And I'm trying to now rack my brains to think where from. Okay, that's going in. That's costly, but that's okay. Did that attack stop? No, they're trying. They're still trying. This is the important one. This is the one that we have to get cut off. Can we then try and also... are they moving? I think they are. Actually, you can just go in there. Just stop them. Don't let them through. More men, more men. We need more men everywhere. We're working, but by God, this is like a hard-fought fight here. Low on fuel. Little bit. Starting to break. I'm surprised they're holding on as well as they are. They are trying their best. I will try that. Just add another man in there. How many Stalingrads did we already have? We did well, actually. I was expecting... Hang on, if we just pause, I'll show you what I was expecting to happen, but we never got there. I had a line of forts constructed because I was expecting to get pushed back. Some of these are from national focuses, and some were just from me constructing them. And we never... Maybe we had to use a few down here. I can't remember. We never got pushed back in the north, though. I'm not sure what it was that stopped the Germans. I wonder if... I don't know if I caught them in a counterattack somewhere, but it looked grim to start with because they vastly outnumbered us. Get that encryption going. This is a tough fight. I guess it's because we're going over a river. They've got a lot of divisions in there. Now motorized come in and help here. Come on, someone. We need to get in somewhere. Throw the cavalry in. We need to make a breakthrough. I don't really want stuff escaping. That's the thing. By God, these guys are just stubbornly refusing to move. They don't have great stats or anything. I'm playing as... I want die 93. I missed your message there. I'm playing as the USSR. This is my first time playing through as them. Or at least it was when I started the stream. I think me and a friend finished a co-op match off stream. When I say started the stream, I mean I started this playthrough about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I was ill in the meantime, so that's why we haven't finished it. But yeah, I'm quite an inexperienced USSR player. Let's get those guys to the front. They don't need no stinking training. The Knights of Honor is a medieval with town and a bit of family management, religion, etc. Okay. Not quite what I was thinking of then. Oh, it doesn't ring any bells, I should say. Extinction balls work in Hearts of Iron 4. Do you mean like having just a stack of doom that you just stomp across the map with? They don't exactly work in this like they would in other games. There you go. There's a breakthrough point. Let's go screw everyone up here. Just noticed a definite weakness there, and a weakness there as well. Take that. Push forward, fellas. Push forward. We don't want 3. 1 will do. Anywhere that looks weak that we can grab. Just put a bit of pressure on the Germans and just confuse them. One guy goes there, one guy goes there. Expand outwards. This is slowly turning in our favour, but by God, this is a grind. I think the enemy are just reinforcing that much through there. I think that's what the problem is. Oh, hello. It looks like we've been stopped here. Oh, an extinction ball equals a nuke. Yeah, you can build nukes. You need to develop all the technology and strategic bombers and have a strategic bomber based in range of where you want to drop it. And then you would click on a province like Bratislava here and drop it. Here it is. As a click to drop a nuke. So you have to have them built, and you have to have like nuclear reactors built in order to create them in the first place. My best bet here, because they are rushing to close that that gap, is if I could attack from 2 directions. If I could get there, I can't cut them off on the behind you. I'm not going to dig through all that. Any other options? The Romanians, have they been there for a while though? Or are they pushing forward? We need to keep an eye on that. Afghanistan's going to send me some more equipment. I'll take it. Hey Marino, nice to see you again. How's things? Yeah, it's been a while since I played Hearts of Iron 4. But it's nice to be back at it. This doesn't look to be actually improving any here. That stopped. That stopped. That looks like it's going to get chopped off. Well, it's pulling them away from something, so every time we distract them somewhere, we can open up an offensive somewhere else. I'm not really fussed about holding on to that, so I'm quite... Oh, it worked. It worked. And now he's moving out anyway. Stay. Nope, he wants to go. Oh, it's not part of his army colour, that's why. It's not part of his front line. This is the grind to end all grinds. Right, stop the medium tanks going in. Stop everything going in, actually. Our best bet here, try going south instead. Throw all that little lot in there. Stop them lot reinforcing. As brutal as it is. Right, we're going to go around them then. 22 divisions. Actually, leave 2, 3, 4 behind. Just to help with the attack when we come in. 1942. We must be at the state of being able to get some better something. Don't need to worry about field hospitals. Weapons? Yeah, we can go. We'll get. Well, it's not necessary, but we'll have the extra anti-tank stuff. Pan, welcome back. Glasses Mark is back in town. Unsure if you said this before, but there's a rumour that there might be one of the Dark Souls games up for grabs pretty soon. That'd be cool. I would grab that in that case. I've not played any of the Dark Souls games. I've had a few people tell me I should. I just see them from watching other people having played them. They look like massively frustrating things. But if I got it for free, I would play it. Wait, can we just take... If they just walked out of there, I will take that place. If they've walked out, I'll take a town. How about if I throw some medium tanks into that? Does that help? I don't think it really does. No, they're not getting in. No, stop the attack. It's not helping at all. What would help here is if I just stop the attack. Stop the attack. Get the medium tanks leading the charge. The light tanks follow in. I will send 1, 2, 3 there to interrupt them. In fact, let's send a couple more to interrupt them. And then what's left? 1, 2, 3. Please follow on. I'm hoping this is going to break. Oh god, they've got 10 divisions in there now. Do I want to push through on that one? Yeah, I've pushed them out. Excellent. That works fine. Come on. Go for the cut-off. Go for the cut-off. Right, you guys can stop doing that now. We just... I nearly pushed him out, actually. Close. Frustrating doesn't do Dark Souls justice, really. They're giving it away sponsored by gaming peripheral companies. Oh, did I maybe did read something about this. I don't know. I read so much news about gaming stuff and then forget it. There's so much to bloody remember. So many rumours always floating about. Is this the time? This is the time to cancel that and get that lot cut off. Come on. Come on, folks. Keep that occupied. 1, 2, 3. We'll assist in that. 1, 2. We'll assist in that. And suddenly we've got 2 possible assaults looking like they might work. And that has stopped, so that's okay. I think we can push that back, you know. If I go all in, we don't need to be holding such a ridiculous extended front like that. One of them. Because that will shorten the front line considerably and strengthen the rest. We can't break through in these places. I am surprised that the Germans are able to get full supply through there. Is there anywhere else we could throw some soldiers in to try and keep that occupied? We'll go from 2 sides, because you never know. We might get lucky with it. The attack into that forest sort of failed. Did anything work here? Come on, come on. We might be able to blitz in there. More use might be actually to attack in there. Let's make sure this closes. That would be a better move. Attack from as many sides as possible. Then 2 more divisions down there. We're taking some casualties. But we can afford it. Yay! 2 more divisions of medium tanks. Exactly what I wanted. Where can we put them? Rail them into here. Try and close this pocket off. There's a lot of German troops trapped in there. Oh, that was a joke about the peripheral companies, because Dark Souls may lead to controllers and keyboards being smashed. Yeah, I've never actually done anything like that, because I pay for my own controllers, and I don't like spending money. So luckily, I've never actually... I've always been able to contain my own anger at such things. Come on, fellas, come on. We've got him down. Hang on, we need more cavalry going in. That has to be a spoiler attack. Can't let them reinforce. We also need... At some point, we're going to have to stop this, you know, and let everyone reinforce. We are so knackered. Right, bring in those medium tanks. We've nearly got this pocket closed. Except someone's not defending that front line for some reason. Did we... Yeah, it looks like we turfed those guys out. There's potential cut-offs up and down here, which we can work on. But 1 bit at a time. Is that right? Okay, let's move on out. That's like a... That's only a level 1 fort in there, but we'll take that. We could go all the way to Stettin with the fast troops. A bit far. We got it closed! Excellent! Right then, let's see what they're going to try and throw at us now. This army is not achieving anything. You form the front line around that. And then we can actually delete the forces inside that. That are forming the ring at the moment. You can do the same, because you're not doing anything, are you? Are they all... They're all the way down there. That's okay, that's fine. I had an instant panic then. Ah, that's why those guys are standing around there from a separate army. Okay, that's fine as well. We'll surround this. We'll starve them out, and then we'll take them. Dark Souls. Imagine all the aforementioned frustration, anger, pig-headedness, more anger, profound saltiness, and brainstorming that you get on the worst of days in World of Tanks and multiply it by 5 or 6. That's bad. You're not really selling this game on me, I've got to say. But that makes every victory so much more satisfying. I see exactly where you're coming from, but I would question whether it was worth the anguish. I don't know, it might be. It will be, it's obviously for some players, and they're very highly regarded and well spoken of. So, I don't know whether it would be for me, though. Alright, we've got this sorted. We're just waiting for the starvation moment to come now. Ah, hang on. I need to redeploy the armies that were on there. Yeah, because that has... We just pause this. Delete. Stop. And a new front line, if you please. Otherwise, it forgets about the armies that were assigned to this front line that then became that front line, and then the order's cancelled, so... Come on, fellas, get yourself sorted out. There's going to be an awful lot of movement. Yeah, I thought that was coming. There's a lot of micromanagement with the AI, and the front line system is to take away, supposed to take away a lot of the micromanagement, but I find it needs a lot of watching over. I'm not going to advance up there. It's too easy to get cut off, I think. You didn't know I wore glasses? Yeah, I've worn glasses since I was 13, but I usually wear contact lenses. Just sometimes, especially if it's late in the day and I've been lazy and I haven't put my lens in the morning, I just don't feel like sitting under the lights with contact lenses in, because it's not that they dry up. I don't have dry eye issues or anything like that, but when you're sat staring at a screen at a fixed distance and you've got lights coming in, which are a little bit glary, these aren't too bad. It's just your eyes. I find I end up squinting a lot, not because I can't see, just because I don't know. Maybe it's just the strain or something. But yeah, these old bins are just a bit more restful, not as comfortable to wear with headphones, I would say. And Andreshi, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So I'm playing Hearts of Iron today. I generally play this game at weekends. Through the week, I tend to play something else. And at the moment, I'm playing Gears Tactics, which is a turn-based strategy game with little squads, or a squad, which is quite good. It's not like XCOM, but I'm enjoying it. So I'll be playing that tomorrow, and I should be finishing that game this week. And then I don't think I'll get this war finished tonight, so we'll be back to this next weekend. There's a lot of playthroughs I want to do with Hearts of Iron 4, because there's so many different variations on it, on each game and each battle. And it's just a really cool thing. Right, let's start thinning some of these guys out. Throw in some divisions. 14 cavalry divisions. Perfect. Just what I wanted. They aren't as starved out as I would like. I'm going to try and let these motorized and tank divisions just rest up a bit. They don't need to do the hard work pushing into there. So we'll let this infantry army do most of that work if we can. They're fairly fresh still. And then we'll start looking for the next opportunity. Germany is definitely getting tired. His front line is thinning out. There's often great opportunities to break through, like here. Oh, well, there's one. We'll cut there and we'll cut off Lodz. 5 divisions captured, and then we might be able to break. It's a big breakthrough, that one, but break through to Stettin, which would cut off all this up there. Let's make sure the aircraft are keeping up pace with the front. Yeah, these guys don't need to be there anymore, so we are well short of planes, though. Both ground support and fighters. Anyway, move them up. You need to be over here now, ideally. Space there for 200. Yep, we'll take that. I still have a few flying over here. We'll leave them on for now. We're bombing Germany quite successfully, actually. We have aerial superiority with just 70 bombers over Germany, which makes me wonder if they are absolutely knackered for their air support. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Is that Free France has staged an invasion? Is the USA in the war yet? They are. So they're that must have been triggered by the USA then. Had to have been. But I think Germany is screwed. Looking at this, which is a result. We'll take that. Right, let's get this infantry in and fighting. Infantry does the hard work. Cavalry, actually the cavalry in the armoured division, or armoured corps, did the hard work. So we'll let some of this, we'll let them rest up whilst the infantry goes in. What are we on? 17th of May. We may as well get the better, we'll start with that. Better anti-tank stuff. Not that we're meeting much in the way of armoured divisions. Nothing that I consider to be a problem. Romania's looking weak. Bulgaria's holding all its units on this border, achieving nothing. That's good. 24 units here, holding up. Actually, a similar number. They've thinned this out. There used to be a lot more there. Where can we go? Well, I can go in here, actually. In you go, fellas. We on? Oh, we are on pause. There we go.